The departing seniors of Patterson State's class of 1966 decided that it would be very appropriate to take with them, in addition to a yearbook, a record of the sounds of the campus. The following, then, is an attempted conglomeration of the everyday sounds that will live in the hearts of every Patterson State alumni. Let us start with a typical PSC scholar, our good friend and romantic hero, Cuthelbane McGillicuddy, on his way to intellectual stimulation. After traversing through every aisle of our jammed parking lot, he finally resorted to the strip, and found a space for his '39 GTO. Leaving his vehicle, he was temporarily interrupted by the amiable sounds of our intrepid gateman, who yelled, "Hey, Cuthelbane, you're on the white line." He is now slowly trudging past the construction of the library and is pushed off the 6-inch snow path, hand-shoveled by the hard-working maintenance men, by a bulldozer. Well, he finally makes it to the new wing. Passing swiftly en route to class, he pauses briefly to examine the excruciating pounding, beating, and drilling invariably emitted from W107. These artistic sounds have a very adverse effect upon the psychological elements within our romantic hero's cranium. His mind starts to wander, splattering out in multiple directions. Those drills certainly were fierce. For 4 years now, Cuthelbane has always wanted to take a tour of the campus, but it seems his time has just not been his own. Well, anyway, back to our wandering psyche. His first irrational step leads him straight up in the air, for after all, buzzing intoxication may make one high also. He is outside a biology room listening to a startling echo of what was once a dissection class.
Let us begin this dissection. Begin cutting.
Should we begin at the aortic artery?
This is enough to send our apparition scurrying off, and just as he is pushing his way through the exit door, he hears a sudden which captivates his imagination. He has always loved those noises, especially while daydreaming in one of his classes. It's funny, though, he never quite knew what to do when he heard those bells, except rub the sleep out of his eyes. He is really revved up now and literally slices through the art office area. He has always wanted to do this, but never had the nerve. It's all right now because they really can't see him anyway. One of the advantages of being He now hears one of the most stimulating men on campus, verbally and literally demonstrating a dangling something or other.
Coming through a crack in the floor, my nose discovered smoke. A-B, A-B, C-D, C-D, E-F, E-F, G-G. A-B, A-B, C-D, C-D, E-F, E-F, G-G.
That is enough to shake anybody up, Cuthelbane's G included. Cutting down the stairs past the student teaching bulletin board, Cuthelbane notices his moniker in bold print. Close scrutiny reveals that he is to proceed to Cape May for his assignment.
Hey, look where I'm going. Oh, no. Cape May. You believe it?
Fleeting reminiscences pass through his shattered brain, recalling one of Dr. Henderson's glorious lectures. You are urged to remember that you are only one out of 2,500 students whose assignment is processed by a staff of 3. Suddenly, Cuthelbane hears the commonly heard shrill whistle indicating that another square foot of Patterson State's campus is biting the dust. He hastens outside to investigate without bothering to open the door. Upon removing the dirt from his eye, he embarks to the Center for Performing Arts to lighten his melancholy spirit. He is greeted by the melodious strains of a future virtuoso Of course, this is only his first lesson.